Hello, I'm Oscar Young.
And I'm Gabriel Gold, and recently a little birdie informed me that some fantastic new items have come through the door here at 399 Strand. Now, we're not entirely sure what's up for grabs, so we're very excited to take you and ourselves a little hunt through our boxes to see what's available now.
Exactly, we're going to look through some of the items in the back office and our stocks and even have a look through the shop books and possibly, if we're lucky, maybe a little trip to the vault as well to see all the items that are available to purchase right now. We've picked up some great items from the shop, but now it's time to have a quick look in the vault and see what else we can find. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think you're allowed in here. We're back in a couple of minutes. So now back in the studio, we've picked out all the items that we're going to discuss, and including a rather special one, which we had to pick up from the vault earlier today, which we're going to save till last. Indeed. I think it'll be worth the wait as well. This may look like a humble penny red, but in actual fact, it is a rather special one because it has one of the unofficial underprints on the reverse, which reads Barrowman, Phillips and Company. You do find quite a lot of these with unofficial underprints, and many of them are listed in our Great Britain Specialised of Queen Victoria Volume 1. And I know these are greatly collectible. And for this penny red with the unofficial underprint, and well, it could be yours for £475.
Now, this item that I picked out is from my personal favourite area in GB Philately. That is the dowly heads. This penny is used on first day, but not only that, it's used on first day with the Halfpenny Green postcard. A fantastic item. Who doesn't like the downy heads? Besides, of course, King George V, which is why he was so quick to make sure these were abolished and replaced with the McKennells, which went to the shilling as these were supposed to do. And this particular item can be yours for just £250, a great deal for a fantastically scarce item.
This little piece here, franked by a Jubilee Tuppenny and a Jubilee Shilling Carmine and Green, does look rather unamusing. You're probably thinking, why have I picked this out from our many new items that we have in our stock? Well, in actual fact, it's the postmark that's interesting on this particular one because it's an army post office, and in particular, Army Post Office number 50, used in South Africa during the Boer War. And of course, this is a Great Britain used abroad item, and I think it's a rather interesting item, and definitely one for the specialist. And of course, doesn't just cover Great Britain collecting, but also South African and Boer War collecting, which I know are very popular sort of areas. And this particular item here can be yours for £350.
Up next, I've got what seems to be quite a simple set, but it's certainly one which is missing from most collections. It's the 1955 Waterloo printing of the Castle Definitives, a very fine unmounted mint set here, which could be yours for £250.
This cover here was sent and addressed by a chap called George King, a great postal historian and philatelist, and he had the canny idea to send himself a number of covers, all bearing scarcer postmarks. And this one in particular is quite a scarce one because it is from the Cambridge Royal Agricultural Show that was held in 1922. And without George King's efforts, who was an avid collector of these rare show and exhibition marks, none of these would probably be known to philatelists today. And this particular cover can be yours for possibly the very gracious price of £450. But also, it does actually include with it the original certificate of posting, and that is quite often an unrepeatable occurrence in philately. And now for the lot you've all been waiting for. This particular item we had to fish out from the vault, as it's a slightly more pricier item, and I think you'll enjoy it, and I will hand over to Gabriel for this one.
So it's a plate 6 penny black, but it's more than just that. It's tied to piece by a Hawkswood penny post cancel. Now these cancels are remarkably scarce, and it being the only cancellation, there's not a lot of those going about. And this is a particularly fine example at that. 3 fantastic margins, and this very rare cancellation used on penny black is available now at £2,250.
So we hope that you've enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to learn more about these particular items that we've shown you, or many of the other hundreds of other items that we have in our vast stocks here at 399 Strand, then head over to our website, stanleygibbons.com.